you run over to the other side? Okay, in this episode I'm going to go over the portable building we have here. A lot of times on homesteads, rural property, things like that, you just need a quick building for your main residence, such as a tiny home or guest accommodations or just a flexible space. For us, one of the things we wanted was something quick, easy, and 90% built, and we ended up with this. As you can see, it's got a metal roof, a front porch. It's, I believe this one, I'm going to post the size on the notes underneath. So I'm probably going to be wrong, but I'm guessing it's 12 foot wide and 28 foot long, including the porch. But if you look at it, you've got a covered porch, and then up here is actually loft space. So there's a loft up there, and then you've got the door there, and then I'm going to go over the rest of it though, but there is electric hookup in the back. When you buy these, they just come exterior painted, and then the metal roof, and then they include delivery, and then they will set it up. As you can see, the ground is a little uneven here. I had to put some blocks there. The interior is unfinished. The only option we paid for to have extra was underneath is spray foamed. I wish I would have had the ceiling spray foamed, because when you order it from the factory, this is from Premier Buildings, it's just cheaper than trying to, I didn't realize it was going to be much cheaper than trying to hire somebody to go come do the spray foam, because I got a quote for a couple $1,000s where it wasn't that much for them to do the floor. They're set up for it. They do tons of these, and yeah, but I'm going to show you some videos of it getting delivered. When they deliver it, they bring it on a flatbed, and then they have a little machine called the mule that takes it off the trailer, and then the mule, they lift up one end, put tires under it, and then go around to the other end, and then lift up that end, and they drive the house. They drive this building onto your property, and they can maneuver it unbelievably. They can squeeze it into any area. Unfortunately for us, our driveway is a quarter mile, and the guy did not, and our driveway comes out on top of a blind hill, so the delivery man did not want to deliver it by coming down our driveway. So he parked a quarter mile down the road, drove the shed down the road, and then down our driveway. So he drove it about a half a mile. It was pretty interesting. But yeah, so I'm going to take you inside and then show you what this thing's like and show you some things around the outside. We do have currently no heat in there, but we do have a air conditioner that sits in the window, that sits low in the window so you can still view out the window. We have this hooked up to the barn, which is piggyback to the house, which is piggyback to our solar system. So currently right now it's all off of our solar and battery system on the main house. But you could wire this up any way you want, and it's a good alternative, you know, for a tiny house or just some additional flex space. But yeah, I'm gonna take you inside right now. Okay, so now I'm gonna take you around the back side. What I did here was ran the wire and then into the back, and I got a off of Amazon, just some drip cover. I've got extra wire, and I took a hose hanger, and then I've got the wire coming here. Then I got it plugged into an RV plug on the side of the barn, so it's just an RV plug. And then I'm going to do a walkthrough around here. Just to give you an idea. It's even painted and covered up in here. There's a little window in there. Got a nice little sitting area, some windows. You can see the difference here in the ground. The ground's a little uneven here, so there's I had a lot of wooden beams, so you can kind of get a good idea there of the height difference. It's almost a foot. And then here's that air conditioner that we have. It's a GE, and it sits really low in the window. So as you can see, you can still see out the window. I'm going to try to go in there with this camera. I don't know if it's wide enough, but we will find out. And I may have to switch to the other camera, but let's go in here. Okay, let's go in. Okay, we are inside now. And as you can see, it's very quiet. This air conditioner, there it goes, it just kicked on. It's the GE profile. But I mean, as you can see with this, if I had the window open, you know, you can see that it still is pretty nice. You can still get a good view out of there. Currently this space is used as a little photography studio. So there's that loft up there. Right now it's used for just storage, but it is very long. It goes under that little covered area and then it goes out the porch. So, but I mean, if you were going to use this as like a tiny house, you could do your kitchen right there. You could do your water tanks up above and then, you know, not even have to have a pressurized system. And then back here is another loft up there, which is much lower, so you actually got a lot more ceiling height up there. And it's, you can see back here, I believe it's 8 foot. It goes 8 foot back. And then you can see underneath here, I did have to modify this. So if you look up there, they're 2x6s. They only put one across. So I doubled them up. And then I used the tongue and groove knotty pine. Trying to get back here further so you can get it. It seems much smaller because the lens that I have is not that wide. So I'm trying to get back as far as possible just to get a better, you can get a better idea how big this is because it's actually quite roomy. I was going to make this into a mother-in-law suite, and back where I'm at now, I was going to do like the bedroom, bathroom back here, do the living room in the center, and then kitchen up front. And as you can see, the ceiling, you know, it's a pretty high ceiling. And I've got back here, sorry about the moving around a lot. There's my electrical box back there. I was going to do a plug underneath, and so I can do a solar hookup, such as like a EcoFlow Delta or something like that. Run in there, but hopefully this was interesting for you. Just a little tour. And I'm going to try to, let's see, I'll do it from this end now. But I mean, you got these nice little windows. Sorry, they're a little dirty. There we go. You can see out, you got a great view. I mean, as far as you can see. And then here's the view from back here. I mean, and this is all, I did conventional insulation in the walls. And then the tongue and groove. And the floor is spray foamed. And then we just did some, you know, the luxury vinyl flooring. But I mean, it's very roomy in here. I could easily live in here. So. Can you run over to the other side? Make sure it's going to fit. Okay, hopefully that was helpful. Nice little fun tour, but like I said, if you're considering one of these buildings, we ordered it during a holiday and we got a discount on it. Our price for just the building with the spray foam insulation with the holiday special was $15,000, just to give you an idea of what these things run. You can get more options. Like we did get the four-season windows. We got the four-season windows and the spray foam floor. That was the only options we got. Because I think they gave you some cheaper windows. And we wanted the nicer ones because we're currently in the Midwest in Wisconsin. We get very cold winters, so very efficient to cool. I put a space heater in there in the winter just to keep it below freezing, and but I was going to put a mini wood stove in there, just never got around to it. So it's still, it's a nice little building. But hopefully this was helpful, and yeah, and until next time.